I'm CB. I'm a minimalist. And I've worn basically this t-shirt to work almost every day for 5 years. I know it's 5 years because I actually still have the packing slip from when I bought them, and it was 11/27/15. And so the reason that I wanted to talk about this is a lot of people have been talking about personal uniforms, and Matt Diavella specifically has recently done a video about how he's worn the same t-shirt every day for, I think 3 years. And a couple of my favorite minimalists, Leafy and A Small Wardrobe, have done kind of response videos talking about how that would work or not work for women. And so I wanted to talk from the perspective of a woman who has been working in an office, except for the last year, of course, but prior to that, had been working in an office, and how I managed to get away with wearing a black t-shirt to work every day. In reality, I probably could have worn jeans and this exact t-shirt just like it is to work every day, and nobody would have said anything. At the time, I was creating a personal uniform. Please excuse my friend. This is Pete. I was creating a personal uniform, and I was also trying to look a little more professional. I was a vice president, and I was, well, at the time, I think I was a senior director, and I spent a lot of time with vice presidents and senior directors, and there was a little bit of senior person pressure to look more professional. In the end, would it have affected my career in any way? Not to. I don't think so. But at the time, I decided that I was going to up my game. And I wanted to be comfortable. And, whenever anyone talks about a minimalist uniform, the examples that always come up are Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Barack Obama. And except for Barack Obama, the thing that characterizes those guys is they wore t-shirts. And well, I guess in Steve's case was a turtleneck, but still super comfortable t-shirt. And I'm thinking, how can I get away with that? So for anyone who's thinking, oh, good for you, Matt Diavella, but I'm a woman, I could never do that. I wear a female wardrobe, I could never do that. I'm here to tell you that you can. And if you're thinking that a woman could never do that and you really don't want to, I think that that's great. I think that whatever anyone wants to wear, minimalist or not, is cool. And I'm not trying to suggest that everybody should wear a black t-shirt to work every day. But if you're one of those people who's thinking a woman could never do that and I really wish I could, I'm going to tell you how I did. And look pretty professional. There's wearing this to work every day, and then there's wearing something more professional that involves this t-shirt. So at the time, I decided that wearing a t-shirt was my favorite thing. I actually had to wear a short sleeve t-shirt because in the wintertime in my office, it could actually be 85 degrees. And so I needed to be able, if I needed to, like in an emergency, to kind of strip down. I did not pick black because I'm a minimalist. Well, it sort of did and sort of didn't. Not because it is a minimalist color or minimalist thing to do, but because it's a good option for me as a minimalist. For one thing, I like it. I always feel good when I wear black. For another thing, I spill food, and greasy food and coffee all the time. And black is the one thing that probably won't show it. Also, if you're going to be in an 85-degree office and you just realized you have to take off your sweater, you might have been sweating, and black is not going to show that either. Finally, black, you can always find it if you find a shirt that you like. It's usually in black. And for my particular purposes, what I decided I was going to do is I was going to wear pencil skirts and basically twin sets. If you don't know what a twin set is, it's a short-sleeved or sleeveless sweater that's the exact same color as a cardigan that goes over top of it, and it looks kind of put together, and it's kind of like a feminine way to look put together at work. And I thought, with a pencil skirt and some nice shoes, that would work. And that I could do it in the summer and the winter and the spring and fall. And if I just threw on some tights and different shoes or boots, then, I could actually wear the same skirts all year round too, and I did. And the way I did it was I had the black t-shirt, I had several black cardigans, and so, my overall look was pretty streamlined day to day, but no reason you would have to always have a black one. But by having a black t-shirt and a black cardigan every day, I could literally pick any top that I wanted and put it with any of my skirts. I had one skirt that was wide black and gray stripes. I had one skirt that was kind of white with black and gray brushstrokes. I had one that had red in it. So it's really just sort of, I like black and gray. I just sort of dig it. But if you don't, then you could wear whatever you want. I could have had a hot pink skirt and a neon green skirt, and anything in the world would have worked with black on top. And so, so I just wore basically this with a black cardigan every day. I say almost every day because the days I didn't wear this to work were days I was wearing usually some kind of long sleeve black t-shirt alone by itself. So in the spring or fall. So still pretty similar look. And there might've been like 1 or 2 days when I had something else that I wore for some strange reason, but you could also then do the same thing with a blazer. So I actually morphed at some point into basically deciding I preferred to wear jeans to work. And so I would wear this with jeans and either a sweater or a blazer. If I was going to meet with executives, I might wear a blazer that day, because even those executives were probably going to be wearing jeans and, well, a button down and a blazer, but it looks great. It looks like a shell underneath. So, so I did it for most of 5 years, and I had 8 of these, and I had 8 in backup. I actually still have 3 backups left, and I think I have 3 in circulation right now because I have a couple of other t-shirts that I'm testing out because they don't make this one anymore. This one was from Banana Republic at the time, and Banana Republic does not make this kind of t-shirt anymore. They have their essential tee. It's just not the same. It's not as polished looking. It's a pretty nice t-shirt if anybody wants to check it out. But this one, it has the nice sort of sleek, arm situation, and it's got the nice polished sort of high neck. Yeah. So this one was awesome. I still reach for it almost every day if it's clean. And if it's not clean, then I'm wearing one of the other ones that's not quite my favorite. So still kind of trying to hang on to these and just sort of see. But in the meantime, working from home, it's obviously been great. I actually sleep in these. It's so comfortable. And so the reason that I did this instead of getting actual twin sets is I don't like the bulkiness of a sweater under a sweater. And also those sweaters, those shells underneath there, they tend to be kind of short. And I'm 5'10", and so they just sort of, it's just hard to find one that fits nice and that looks right. And I decided to just make my own. And so by getting a kind of nice, close-fitting black t-shirt and putting a black cardigan over it, it kind of looked the same. So you can do it. I did it. And I will say that if you decide that you'd like to do something like this, it is not required that you literally do it every day. And so there were a couple of things I had in my wardrobe that I would wear on the weekends that I might just sort of throw on a Friday, or, if you just have something else because you actually don't want to do it every day, but just on a whim, you want to do something different, you can go for it. I would say, different ways to do the same thing would include having similar types of bottoms and jackets, like so some kind of either suits, or if you can wear jeans and a jacket, maybe you have a several different jackets, or maybe even just a couple, but you could have all different color t-shirts, and so you wouldn't necessarily have to. You're still deciding what color to wear that day, but what, you would still be basically picking, one t-shirt, one jacket, one pair of pants. Kind of like adult Garanimals if they all match. So I think that it's something that if you want to be able to do it, I think it's completely doable. I did not wear very different sweaters. They were different. I would have bought the same one if I found one somewhere that I really liked, but I bought 3 at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or something, and they had 3 different ones. So you could have, slightly different same color sweaters, or whatever works for you. I just think that it's worth considering. If it's something that you want to do, you probably can. And you can probably find a way to wear a t-shirt to work every day. But if you don't want to wear a t-shirt to work every day, then I think that's great. And I think that there are lots of ways that you could do a uniform that would not involve a t-shirt. In fact, I tried some other ones, which I might discuss in a different video. This is getting a little bit long as it is, but I'd say just go for it. And if it's what you want to do, you can probably do it. Okay, thanks for watching.